What's going on, guys? It's Irish Shadow, and I'm bringing you a few matches I've recorded of Dead by Daylight earlier this morning. Now, this is post-commentary because at the moment there is a lot of construction going on outside of my place of residence, so I can't really record live commentary with a whole bunch of fucking drilling going on and shit. So, I guess post-commentary, it works out better anyway because I can concentrate more on what's going on in the game as opposed to having to talk to, like, do commentary for you guys while trying to listen for the killer being close and all kinds of shit, because this is a very busy game, not like Friday the 13th where you have to communicate. This is basically a game where you cannot communicate in-game. So we're in the Disturbed Ward, and this place, I have good and bad luck in this place sometimes. Now, my main issue is I'm never able to come up with a game plan of what I really want to do or how I want to approach these generators until I actually know for sure which killer I'm going up against. And at this point, I wasn't 100% sure, but then I can clearly see it's the Doctor, and I hate the Doctor almost as much as I hate the Hag. I hate the Hag just a little bit more, but this Doctor is just a fucking asshole altogether. So yeah, I just kind of hide in the locker, and that's another issue I have with this game. Like, people get butthurt so easily. Whether it's either they end up on a map they don't like, because a lot of people who actually play this game, they base what their character wears to pretty much which map they prefer. So like me, I wear dark colors with this guy so I can blend into the dark maps, because let's face it, there's a lot of dark maps. If you're wearing bright fluorescent colors like the one guy, I forget what his name is. You'll see him later on in the video. He wears like red, and red is a color that you can obviously see that stands out in this situation. So we got one generator gone. I'm working on a second one. Unfortunately, when people leave, it's just like, what the fuck? Because a lot of the times people will leave when they either are faced with, like I said, a map that they're not dressed appropriately for, or they're against a killer that they are horrible against. Which you can basically work around every killer in the game. It's just when you get, like, when you're being chased by the killer or you're being like carried away by the killer, people get butthurt and they just decide that they're gonna leave because I don't know, maybe it's a lack of skill thing. Like, I don't leave matches, but you know, sometimes it just depends on which killer you're up against. Like, sometimes I can have good luck and bad luck with against the Doctor. 9 times out of 10 I can survive the Wraith, and most of the time I can't do a fucking thing against the nurse or the Hag. But there's really nothing you can do about people who want to leave the game, because if they want to leave, then they can leave. Unfortunately, it kind of devalues the game, because, like, unlike Friday the 13th, there's not going to be any single player for this game. This game is like 100% complete. The only thing that is not complete right now is that Michael Myers is going to be released for this game as of August, which is like in 2 days. So, well, no, Michael Myers is said to come out around like August 17th or something like that. So we're still a few weeks away from like Michael Myers, but after that, that's basically it for this game. This game is 100% done after that release. So basically, after Michael Myers comes out, then it's the same deal all the way through. Like, and if people can't handle that, then if you're not good at taking on or dealing with a certain killer, play as a killer. If you can't play as a killer very good, like, it's not like Friday the 13th where you'll spend like maybe 10-15 matches as a counselor and then maybe one match as Jason, and you might not be Jason again for another few days. It's not like that. If you want to be a killer, all you have to do is select play as a killer from the main menu, and you're guaranteed to play as a killer, any killer you want. It's completely up to you, and each one can be upgraded to any length that you want. But no, people just get butthurt and I don't like these killers, and then they quit. But yeah, anyway, so we're working on these generators. I'm not 100% sure. I think I survived this match, but I'll just heal this guy up because that's actually one of my daily objectives that I need to do. I need to get like 4 full heals on people. I don't know like how well I can do that, because usually by the time I find someone, they're either already dead or they're not injured at all, or I'm dead and on a hook, which raises another issue of mine that I will get into later. But for now, just got to keep getting these generators. Hopefully nobody else pussies out and leaves. But you know, that's the way all online games are, especially games where it's mandatory that you have to play online. And right now we're fucking up these skill checks, and I fucked up there. I ran right towards the doctor, and whenever you do that, you know that you're gonna get fucked one way or another, unless you can basically do what I'm doing, run into like some place that's like close quarters, someplace you can like easily squeeze in between, jump out ledges where the doctor will have to use more time to actually get through them, and then just run, drop some planks to kind of slow the doctor down. My one mistake is that I'm actually running too much, because when someone's running and they run past like a wall or something, it'll leave like fluorescent orange scratch marks that only the killer can see. Now, in order to prevent that, you have to slowly, quietly move. But they don't stick around forever. It's kind of just like it's kind of like a footprints in the snow type deal, where like if you step in the snow, you're gonna leave footprints, but over time it will get covered with more snow. Think of it like that, only like accelerated. But yeah, just trying to, okay, so I can see him there. He just ran into that building that I was just in, and I'm just trying to actually piece together where he is. So there's one generator down. We need one more to go. And at this point, I'm just hoping that he keeps his eyes on the other 2 survivors so that I can get this one done. And like, the purpose of this video, it's not like I'm actually gonna play or like show all the videos of like exclusively when I escape, because that's not what it happened. The 4 matches that you're seeing in this video happened right after each other. 4 matches that happened right down the line. So it gives you more of a sense of what this game actually is, like how the game could actually turn out. It just happens that like 2 of the matches don't really go past like a few minutes for obvious reasons. So like one person's on a hook, that means that the killer way the fuck over there, which means I'm getting out. I always get that kind of like sense that once the gate is open, I want to try to go and help whoever's on the hook. But the thing is, 9 times out of 10, like you can see way out there, the killer is basically just camping the guy on the hook, and nobody in the right mind is going to go after a killer who does that. But yeah, I managed to escape that one. The online rank, it really doesn't fucking matter because I have this character to like level 15, but my online survivor rank is like 20, which is the lowest you can have, 1 being the highest. But it's just seasonal shit, and it really doesn't even matter. It's more like an online ranking than anything else. It doesn't really give you anything. But look, 2 people fucking disconnected because they were losing. So let's go on to the second match that happened earlier today. And as you can see, that's the guy at the far left that I was talking about. Because like whenever people use him, they always flash him out with red. And red sticks out in dark areas. So unless they have like some kind of specific build for that character, I haven't even used that character yet. I've been sticking with this guy because he's a fucking pimp. But it's really hard not to see that guy when you're the killer. Like the only real thing that could obscure the killer's vision of that guy is if he's like hidden among the like the flames or something. Like if he's crouched behind a fire, you're probably not going to see him, but that can mostly be due to like the first person perspective of the killer itself. The treatment theater. I hate this place. Luckily, I blend into this place like a sore thumb, but it all depends on which killer that you're up against. Like if you're in this place and you're against the trapper, you can expect bear traps hidden behind or below every window. Like every window that you can jump through. And I'm not sure if it was this map or if it was one of the other maps, but we're actually going up against the doctor again. So I guess it's the day of the doctor. I think it was the doctor I went up against in all 4 of these matches. So right away, one guy disconnects because he's an asshole. And I know I don't get away in this map. I know for a fact that I die in this map. Because when one person just disconnects, it's because they're not favorable or like they don't like this map or they don't like this killer. I think it's the killer. People really hate the fucking doctor because apparently I've heard a lot of people say that the doctor is really, really OP if you have the right perks on him. But then again, every fucking killer is OP if you have the right perks on them. So I don't know what people are complaining about. It's like, just enjoy the game or don't fucking play it at all. Like if you have some specific fucking like for a certain match, then maybe you should collect fucking 4 other people, play some fucking private matches, and then go apeshit with whatever you fucking want to do, because nobody fucking cares. But if you want to get private or public matches going, then maybe you should just like bite the bullet and play the fucking game the way it's meant to be played. Like, it's all about challenge. If you don't want to challenge yourself, get the fuck out and go play Call of Duty, where there is no challenge. But I don't know. I have no fucking idea. So, like, I just try to do the best I can. I'm not a fucking try-hard. Like, I'll try to help other people, but, you know, sometimes it just doesn't work out. If I can help somebody, I will. If I find it 100% necessary that I try to help somebody, or I just completely fuck up myself, because I fuck up a lot in this game, because I jump back and forth between Friday the 13th and this game a lot, and sometimes I'll play Friday the 13th a little bit more, and then when I come back to this game, I got like some fucking rust. As you can see here, I kind of fuck up one of these skill checks because I kind of have a hard time differentiating the background noise with the heartbeat, indicating that the killer's nearby, and that kind of fucks with me sometimes, especially when I'm this close to the generator. Or was it not this generator? Was it another one? No, this looks like the generator that I fucked up on. So, like, I see that guy get his generator going. And, yeah, right there, I fuck up this generator. Which, I don't know why I didn't leave this generator at this point. So, I try to sneak away and hide in this fucking locker right in view of the goddamn doctor. So I know that that was kind of my fuck up. I should have left or hid after my first fail at the skill check. And then I do the mistake of trying to run down the stairs, which is the worst place you could fucking run, because there's 4 hooks down there. But yeah, this is the name of the game. If you make a mistake, you're gonna regret it. That's just the way it is. But like, there's no point bitching about it. I don't know why he dropped me there. I have no idea why he dropped me there. I think it's because he was trying to use me as bait for the other two, which I can see that guy over there lurking around. He's contemplating on coming to get me, but I'm not sure if he knows that the doctor is close. But you know, I don't know what his actual plan of action was. On the plus side, I actually managed to wiggle away from him. But seeing as how when you're running away injured, you want to find some weird things. This guy came out of nowhere. I have no fucking idea why he came from that way. Because as far as I knew, he was behind me, but he like went all the way around and still managed to catch up to me. And at this point, I was fucked, and I knew I was fucked, but that's just the way it goes. You shake, 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 wiggle, 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 on the hook you go. He stands there, he like hits me, and at this point I'm just attempting to escape. I know I'm not going to escape. I'm just trying to do that to weather down my health bar so certain yellow idiots on the map don't come to get me, because that's the stupidest thing you could do. Like, if you can hold out for like the other people to come and get you, by all means do it. But if you feel like you don't want to risk other people getting caught like this fucking idiot did right here, I don't know why I didn't just submit to the struggle, which I actually do now, because fuck it. As far as I'm concerned, if I'm on the hook, I'll try to, like, and I know that the killer is going to camp me. I'm going to last as long as possible to give the other survivors as much time as possible to do what they need to do to get the fuck out of here. Because that's just how I play. Oh, this is going to be a fun map. Yeah, I'm just trying to get all of these rare perks. but unfortunately you have to sift through a lot of shit before you can get the rare perks. This is match number 3. There's not really much to say about this match. As you're about to see, it's one of the worst situations that you could get. We're back at the Wretched Shop, which you've probably seen in one of my other videos. And right off the bat, 2 people fucking leave. 2 people leave. So that just leaves me and one other guy for now. Because people are fucking tryhards, and they don't want to be put in a situation where they can't win at all. Like, they don't even know what fucking killers they're up against. They just see the map and like, oh, nope, fuck this, I'm out. Like a straight up try-hard bitch. If they don't find themselves in a situation where they can capitalize, they're out. That's just the way it is. This guy freaks out because they find out it's once again the doctor. And, you know, like, doesn't even try. People don't even try in this game. If they see that they're up against a killer they don't like, it's fucking hilarious, because like now this guy is being hurt or attacked by the doctor, and I believe, yeah, this was the match. As soon as the doctor gets the guy down and starts, like, picks him up and starts carrying him towards the hook, you have 2 guesses of what happens. Here's the result. Boom, disconnect, because he's a fucking pussy bitch. So at this point, it's just me. And I figured, you know what? I'm not going to get fucking 4 generators by myself. I got that one, but that's because of whatever. So I just fucking submit, because there's really no point. I'd rather, like, die on my feet like a man than, like, prolong it. Because I'd rather get into an actual game where people want to play it, as opposed to, like, people who just take one look at what map they're on and they fucking disconnect. Or disconnect when they fucking get downed instantly. Yeah, die on your feet like a man, or fucking go play COD. Those are your options. So yeah, I got sacrificed, but at least I accepted my fate. Like, I don't really even care. Like, if it comes down to the point where I would either, like, just disconnect and let the killer win, or like just give myself to the killer and let him, like, win, get the points, which, like, I still get the points even if I die for, like, fixing that generator. I'm just gonna let the guy fucking kill me. That's just the way it is. Like why do people have to get butthurt and fucking quit? Like, it's only a game. It doesn't affect your fucking credit score in real life. So, like, you're not gonna go to a job like a job interview with your resume and be like, oh, it says here that you disconnected from 3 games of Dead by Daylight in, like, a span of an hour and a half. So, you know, thank you for coming in. We're gonna have to look at somebody else. And it's not like that. I don't know why people take this shit so hard. But I don't know. We got, this is the final match, and after this, I was just like, okay, I need to, I got better things to do. Like, I don't play video games all day. Truthfully, I haven't been recording a lot of footage. This is kind of my, like, comeback from, suffering the loss of Chester Bennington, which I'm still not over. I don't think I'll ever get over it. The whole situation with Chester Bennington, like, really hit me in the face with a sledgehammer from, like, I didn't see that shit coming at all. And it just really hit me, and it really, like, bummed me out for a few days. I don't know. Like, I have nothing I can really say about that incident. it's an unfortunate incident all on its own, but you know, it sucks. I was a really big fan of like Linkin Park all through high school, but and I do want to touch on a few things. Like, I'm hearing stories about how, you know, him and Chris Cornell were apparently murdered. I don't believe it for a second. It just it's less unbelievable than people saying that you know, Chester Bennington apparently like sold his soul to the devil. Like, all that shit is, it just fucking irritates me. It irritates me. It doesn't piss me off, it just irritates me. It's like, you gotta have more fucking sense than that. The one thing, last thing I'm gonna say about the whole Chester Bennington thing, because I don't want to go into a whole spiel about it, because I've been upset about it enough this week, and you know, nothing's gonna bring him back. I have no idea if the other band members are going to continue on without him. I don't see how they can. I don't see why they'd want to. But you know, the worst part about it is he left behind 6 children. Now, that's the only thing I find questionable about the whole situation. It's not really like a man to leave behind 6 children. Like, yeah, like Robin Williams did the same thing, but like he at least like kinda said goodbye to his daughter, who is not like the age of Chester Bennington's children. Like, she was over the age of like 15. She was a grown adult when this happened, but like Chester Bennington's kids, like, I believe the oldest is about 16, but I don't know, like, it's sad, it's heartbreaking. Linkin Park was probably one of the biggest bands that helped me through a lot of shit in my life, like all through high school, and it sucks that this was the shit that has to happen, but you know, like, depression is a feeble bitch, and there's, like, if you're not willing to help yourself, then nobody can help you. That's the main issue. That's the main thing I take away from this. If you have issues, like mental health issues, get some help about it. But don't let it build up to the point where you do something that's sad to say, in the end, not really going to hurt you, but it's going to hurt everyone close to you. Like, those are the main people that you are going to hurt. You're not going to hurt yourself, but you're going to hurt all those other people. And that's it. I'm done talking about that situation because it's upsetting me again. So, going back to all the footage I talked over. Yeah, I was on the hook. I got off. Apparently this was the Trapper, so we had 3 matches with the Doctor and 1 with the Trapper. The Trapper I can kind of deal with a lot more. I just got healed up, so did some twerk in there just to say thanks. And now we're getting into a little bit of lag issues because the host, who is, by the way, the host of the game is always the killer. So, yeah, you know, that's 1 plus over what Friday the 13th does. And yeah, there's the killer right there. So I see that he's trying to he's trying to hunt down the other guys. I'm trying to make sure he stays as far away from me as possible so I can get one of these generators back here. I can hear the generator but I don't quite remember where I saw it. This person here, I think this person over here fucks me over, because we work on this generator, and I'm not sure if there was a lag issue here. No, I don't think there was a lag issue, but she just runs off. And, you know, I just kind of hide behind whatever's like tall enough for me to see over, but him to not see me if he walks by. Run back, get this generator going. Now, unfortunately, I think she fucks up this one of these skill checks. No. No, I think we got this one. Yeah, we got this one. Okay, so we have the one generator left. And I'm trying to hopefully find one that's close to this exit so I can just get this generator going. But this bitch right here, I think I'm not sure. I'll be able to tell right now if she leads him towards me, because I'm pretty sure that she does at one point. She leads the fucking guy like right towards me. Like, if you know somebody else is near you, don't fucking lead the killer towards them. Because 9 times out of 10, yeah, I just stopped to get this totem because I want to keep, like, oh no. Okay, so that's where I fucked up. Oh shit, yeah, I was one. Oh no, there's the lag issue right there. So it lags out when I was dropping the pallets, and then it lags out again while I was going over the over that ledge. So I'm not sure, but I think this killer might be using a lag spike or a lag switch, like spiking his connection so that it slows down for everybody else. But I'm not entirely sure. I'm not gonna, like, that's just a suspicion. I'm not gonna call him out on anything because, like, there's really no proof. I would have to be like in the room with him while he's playing, but like, I don't know. It's just, it is what it is. But here's the one issue I have. The killer, or the trapper, doesn't need to camp the hooks. But at the same time, like, these people, they either need to be quick or they need to fuck off altogether. Because if you see the killer, if you know the killer is there, just fucking leave. Especially if the guy's in struggle animation, but don't make it seem like you're gonna run through there and get the guy and then just fuck off when the exit appears. If you're gonna help someone on the hook, help them out, like, immediately. Just fucking run in there and do it. But if you have no intention of helping the person on the hook, don't even fucking go there in the first place. Just get the fuck out while the killer is infatuated with the person on the hook. Like, that's my main gripe with this game. If you want to help somebody, help somebody. If you don't, just get the fuck out of there. But anyway, that's it for Dead by Daylight. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoy this game a lot, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again next time.